This New Reality segment is about default behavior. At Vision Quest, we define default behavior as hunkered down, lying low, keep my head down, going along to get along, not calling attention to myself, keeping my mouth shut and going with the flow. In fact, my favorite default word is whatever. Whatever. Whatever you want, whatever you need, whatever you tell me, it all pays the same, whatever. Whatever. But as you know, in today's business environment, what we need are people who are stepping up, raising their hand, volunteering. Our customers demand more, faster. So we need to push responsibility and decision-making lower in the organization, closer to the job, closer to the process, closer to the customer. We need to turn every employee into a problem solver, someone who is constantly doing the right things to solve problems and create better outcomes for our customers. We need to tap into the intellect, creativity, and innovativeness of every one of our employees and associates. As you well know, though, what's complicating our ability to do that in today's new reality is the constant drumbeat of complex change. The way it was yesterday may not be, will not be, the way it is tomorrow. Organizations, divisions, departments, and teams are remaking themselves, redefining themselves almost daily. You've heard it said, the only constant is change. And in the new reality, constant, tumultuous, complex change. And 15 years of working with organizations and individuals undergoing change has taught us clearly that the natural human reaction to constant, tumultuous, complex change is self-preservation and withdrawal. The natural human reaction is default behavior, hunkering down and waiting for it all to blow over. And here's the fairy tale that default behavior tells you and your employees every single day. It's safe. It's the safest place to be today. Let all those other people shoot their mouths off. Let somebody else make the suggestion. Let somebody else make the argument. Let somebody else paint a target on their back. Stay low, keep quiet, and you'll be fine. When this all blows over, when all this crazy change stops and the dust settles, you will be the one who can confidently say, "It wasn't me." The paradox here, and it's a big one, is that default behavior, hunkering down and self-preserving, is the riskiest place to be. You know that your company is looking around every single day for people who are willing to step up, volunteer, raise their hand. I've never done it that way, but I'll give it a try. Here's an idea, here's a suggestion. You know that you are being challenged every single day to redefine the value that you bring to your organization. And yet most people think default is the safest place to be. It's not. Default behaviors decrease your employability, decrease your value, and increase your expendability. Unfortunately, what I have seen in many of the businesses I have worked with is a preponderance of default behaviors. It varies, of course. Some companies have some default behavior, some companies have a lot of default behavior, and there are some companies where default behavior is the most widely demonstrated behavior of all. Default behavior is insidious and seductive, both from an organizational standpoint and a leadership standpoint. It's quiet, it's below the radar, it's pliable, it's easy to deal with, and it looks like good old regular hard work. What's wrong with that? The people demonstrating default aren't loud. They're not complaining. They're not openly resisting change like some others. They can't possibly be harming the business. Don't be fooled. They are harming the business. They are clogging the arteries of creativity, innovativeness, speed, agility, and keeping the business from thinking differently, behaving differently, and working differently. In addition, they are like a virus infecting healthy behaviors with a lethargy and bias for inaction that is slowing the organization down and diluting the solutions that customers are demanding. Be clear. Default behaviors are your worst enemy, personally and organizationally. The lessons from this New Reality segment should be clear. You are accountable for the behaviors that you demonstrate, as are your employees and your associates. Default behaviors decrease your individual employability and value. Default behaviors are seductive, insidious, and contagious. Default behaviors are the most dangerous behaviors and diminish the success of the business. Don't demonstrate or accept default behaviors. Engage, contribute, and solve problems for the customers, and expect the same from everybody else. Do this, and you will thrive in the new reality. Thanks for joining me. See you next time in the new reality.